Who, me?
Anthony Zard.
Ah. Zard. Work-wise. Where's he spending his time? Mayfield, fucking aggressive.
Oh, wow.
That's an aggressive run. Zard in Vegas, huh?
Put this game on.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching it. I was watching on my phone while putting my son to sleep. He's like, football? And I'm like, yeah, I'm watching football. You need to go sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got tight matchups involving Kelsey, involving the defense.
We had nothing on the line tonight.
Involving Baker.
Actually, you know what? I was well ahead of somebody that might be in jeopardy because I think he had DeAndre Hopkins.
Taking a loss in the hot sauce league for the first time.
Ah, nice.
Fuck you, Ruben.
Yeah.
Mayfield to have a quiet night.
Yeah, I'm going against Hopkins, who's got 18 points already.
Oof.
Jake going with Xavier Worthy.
Jake left Jalen McMillan in. He's out. Instead of putting Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Samaje Perine, he had options. Samaje has 5.8. I'm up by 3.9 points. I've got Xavier Worthy and Cade Otton going. Cade's been going nice.
Yeah, Worthy's killing you.
I don't care. I can't lose. As long as I don't get 2 fumbles, I can't lose because he left an out player in.
Oh.
Last minute out. Won the DDCL. Right. Lost in the OG league. I started putting everybody, selling my team off. So, like that. And I'm going to go 1-1 in the Tecmo Bowl. Dang it. I need 2 wins there.
Yeah, this was one of those. I had a great day, and I would have beaten like 8 other players, everyone else in the league, but I played the guy that had the better week.
Nice, yeah.
That happened in a couple leagues this week for me.
I'm gonna mute while I pull up the toilet. So you just whatever. You'll see me, but I won't be talking.
Oh boy. Pause. All right. I'm kicking YouTube out of here. Let me get all my windows ready to go up here. And Kelsey's getting involved tonight, huh? DLF.
All right. My daughter has been watching. She discovered YouTube on the TV. And so I had to scroll down because it's a whole bunch of troll songs and the best of songs from Sing, that movie Sing.
Oh yeah. You got to watch out for YouTube. Don't let her get hooked on that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just got to.
She only really wants to watch the songs, but they're both addicted to it.
Well, that's what it starts with.
Right.
All right. Halftime.
Some shows. Are you live yet? Because it's the
halftime.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 4 minutes. All right. Fucking Zard.
Going back or to taking a job in Vegas, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe is what he says. Maybe.
Okay. All right. So we ready to get it going?
I'm ready to roll.
Oh, I must sound far away. How do I sound now? Closer?
No, much better. Yes.
Oh, much better. Much better. Yeah. That's good. Better. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast. I'm Larry Monkey. You can find me on Twitter and everywhere else at FF Larry Monkey. Yeah, baby. We got a doe, or is it a deer? Is it a doe? Is it a deer with the bells on? It's Run DFF in a snappy shirt, customized for the South, all the way down in Mississippi. There he goes. He's hiding in the deer stand, playing around on his phone, playing Tetris, watching those deers. But he ain't practicing, so he ain't hitting no deer with no arrow. There he is. At Run DFF. Justin Rogers.
What's going on, man? I actually did practice the other day. I was like, I got to go shoot my bow. So I came home on Friday. I got done with work a little bit, and I had to go bartend that night at 4 o'clock. So I came home and like shot for about 30 minutes in the front yard. I was like, I got to go do something. So I did practice, but then I hunted on Saturday morning. Didn't see a thing. I saw one squirrel. Usually I see squirrels running around. It's the first sit I've had that I didn't see at least one deer.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, disappointing.
Wait a minute. So when you're practicing, do you have like the big bullseye with the round blue and red and yellow? Like,
okay, so actually, no, I have a couple
on the
different
stand, on like an easel, and you got that like the traditional bullseye. You got one of those in your backyard?
So I have a couple different targets. One of them is a big, huge thing. It literally weighs like 160 pounds. It's so heavy to move. I don't use it much. I only use it when I know I'm going to shoot for a while. And then I have this little tiny target. It's about, I don't know, maybe 20 inches by 20 inches. And I can just haul it out there. It's got like 4 little bullseyes. I never shoot the same bullseye twice because I don't want to hit my same arrow. So I shoot at one bullseye, then the other, whatever.
Oh man, are you like now? You like running, and then you'll do like a somersault and like pop up and shoot away at the target.
No. Hell no. I'm trying to stand still as I can and just take the shot. I got to practice like being calm. That's a Cade Otton touchdown.
Oh, really?
Love it.
Cade Otton.
I love it.
Man, we used to joke around about how he was like on the field more than any tight end last year, but he had no stats.
Nothing. Yeah.
Now he's
catching up. Now. He's going to
get
there ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
And I'm now up by 5.65 instead of 3.65.
Fucking Cade
Otton. That's nice.
Man, I hate missing out on thinking of like, why didn't I think of Cade Otton as like a trade target before he started going off?
Yeah.
The writing was on the wall.
I need to see how many leagues I have him in. It's just a couple. I don't have him everywhere. Let's see here.
Man, I might just have, if any, it's one. Like, I have to check. Fucking Cade Otton.
Oh, the other league I had him in, the league folded. So I only have one share. That's disappointing.
Like I said, I don't think I have any Cade Otton. I don't think I do.
What's up, Jamie, in the chat? Yeah, it's just one. And it's fortunately it's a league that I also have Evan Ingram and Mark Andrews. So I'm not sure if Mark Andrews is going to keep making my lineup. He's so touchdown dependent.
I may have cost myself a victory in the Daddy-O's league for next week because I have one tight end, David Njoku, and he's on a bye next week. And I on Saturday I dropped Theo Johnson for like Sam Howell.
Wow.
As like a bench stash.
To be fair, it's not like Theo Johnson has been lighting it up. I don't think
he just lit it up
a couple weeks ago, right?
Well, yesterday he did.
Oh, he got 3 for 51 and a tutty. He's again without the touchdown. It's it's a very mediocre day.
Well, you're forgetting this is a Daddy-O's league is a 2-point tight end.
It would have been 11 points. It wouldn't have been like oh my gosh. So go get Jatavian Sanders. You'll get.
And he had 17 points.
I know
because of the first down bonus.
You're right. No, 3 for 51 with a touchdown. If you have a 2-point tight end premium, that's 17.1.
Okay, good. There you go. Then. So
Yeah.
17 points at Theo Johnson. He's going to be the hot pickup because there's nobody on waivers.
He probably is going to be the hot pickup. Is
Mhm.
Jatavian Sanders on waivers?
No, somebody's got him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 14 team with a tight end premium, and you decided to drop him for Sam Howell, huh? That's because you traded away Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
But then you
That
realize
is the reason I picked up those guys, because it seems like in this 14 teamer, quarterbacks are so Flacco. I picked up Flacco off waivers. Somebody dropped him a couple weeks ago,
right.
and I just picked him up because I'm like, there's no way A-Rich is playing the whole season.
Right. He's terrible, and he gets hurt.
For a number of different scenarios. So I pick up Flacco. Boom. A-Rich right away. Like, I don't even have him on my team a week, you know? So the guy that's got A-Rich is 7-1, and he has A-Rich and Jaden Daniels and nobody else. So Mr. 7-1, whose team is kind of like falling apart because I can't find it, but he just got so anyway, I sent him a deal. Bigsby Flacco for Devonta Smith. Now, Bigsby, if you've been paying attention to him, ETN's getting healthy. Bigsby doesn't catch any passes. They're phasing him out, in my opinion. So I threw him into the deal because I figured Bigsby, he's a hot name right now, and he's just gonna fucking fade off to the sunset once ETN gets going. Flacco for Devonta Smith. He sits on it for a couple days. I see him on Halloween, the Daddy-O.
Right.
And I'm like, hey man, take my deal, Flacco, baby. I start in on him, right? And he's just like, you know, he's just like, I don't know. And I'm like, hey, you know, I just threw some mustard on the sales pitch, and I woke up the next morning and he had taken the deal. Flacco got him 1.02 points this week.
Right. Yeah.
Know how many points Devonta Smith got me?
He had a nice night.
Devonta
Smith, that crazy catch in the back of the end zone. So yeah.
18. Give me 18 points.
Yeah.
18.7. So
yep.
I'll take it. So just then that was bonus. And Bigsby didn't do anything either.
Bigsby did not. Bigsby is one of those where if ETN is out, you know you got to start her.
And it's going to be a great game. Yeah, if he's out, yes. But other than that, it's just going to be a game script type of deal. So it's hit or miss, and you don't want to start a guy that's going to be hit or miss, and that's what Bigsby's going to be for the rest of the season.
No. The question is ETN going to play that much this year? I don't know.
Yeah, right. That is the burning question. But he is allegedly healthy now, so he'll be playing. You would think, but who cares? I don't care about Bigsby. I don't care about worrying about him. He helped me out, but again, the volatile nature of having him just stinks. So I locked up Devonta Smith, who I just think is going to be whatever. He's a guy I can plug into my roster in a 14-team league.
Sure.
And I've kind of remade this team after being in the doldrums. I did lose this week again to a team that had the best score of the week, and I had a great score. Brian Thomas actually was the only guy who screwed me. And Jared Goff, Jared Goff screwed me.
Yeah, it's crazy that Jared Goff that offense is humming, but
he's on like a record pace right now. He's setting records right now for being so efficient.
Well, they've scored more touchdowns over the last 6 games than they've had incompletions. 26 touchdowns, 24 incompletions, I believe is what I saw. 24 incompletions and 26 touchdowns in 6 games. That is freaking nuts.
Right.
I mean, absolutely crazy.
So I'm doing all right with there. I was pretty happy with that deal. I still am happy. Even if Flacco was going to play well. And again, Flacco is still Joe Flacco. I know he lit it up last year, but
this is some revisionist history.
Joe fucking Flacco, man. Come on.
You're just still mad that Joe Flacco lit up the Jets at the end of the season last year.
That one day, the one time I tweet like a hot take.
Yeah. Still upset about Joe Flacco lighting up
dude.
bets after you just planted your flag.
Well, I made this bold fucking take on Twitter, and I never do that. And like a couple of people were responding, "Yeah, you think?" Or "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, no way, man. Yeah, he's garbage. Yeah, he's gonna Jets secondary is gonna shut him down." He had like 300 yards in like the first quarter.
He blew up. He blew up, and that was one of the ones I was like, "I'm starting Joe Flacco," and you're like, "No, don't do it."
Oh.
And I was like, "I'm doing it. I'm gonna ride the heater," and the heater paid off. Yeah. Freaking monster week. Yeah, you're still up. You're still salty about that one.
Well, what's funny is I obviously speaking of the Daddios League, I'm the defending champ, 14-team Superflex,
You ain't making the playoffs.
heavy tight end premium. I was playing against a guy that started Pat Mahomes over Joe Flacco in the championship, and if he had started Joe Flacco, he would have won, would have beat me. At the time, I mean, you just have to go Mahomes, but if you wanted to go fucking balls, throw Flacco in there.
You didn't have to go Mahomes. Just saying.
Right, you're right. He didn't have to.
I'm telling you.
And I thought he actually went Flacco because he had Flacco in up until I think that was like a Thursday night game too. I think that Flacco game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
It was something. I don't know, but
whatever, man. So I think Flacco's kind of washed. And maybe they'll come back in and light it up again next week. But
Otton again.
Otton, what are you saying about Otton? Where are you? What am I? Where am I? Isn't it halftime? Halftime's over. Oh, well, you know what? What the hell happened to my
fast forward? Did you pause this thing? Halftime is way over.
I don't know why I'm like on the DVR feed. Yeah, look at this. Maybe I did pause it.
I don't know what you're doing with your life. He's got 6 for 55 right now.
Wow. Okay, I'm with you. Baker is about to
handoff.
Snap the ball. So you're a handoff ahead of me.
A smidge, just a smidge. Here, I'll do this. I'll pause and play. Okay, we're probably right at it now.
I made another deal today. I just remembered. It's a good thing I wrote it down. I love having it in my notebook next to me.
Yeah.
I have a pen, write some stuff down because my memory is just very selective. So, and you'll love this one. Darnell Mooney or a late second.
Oh, I mean, it just depends on what you're doing there. If you're,
I'm in a full rebuild.
Oh, well, then take the second. But if you're competing, go get Darnell Mooney. I think it's perfectly fine.
Yep.
I think
it'll most likely be a late second. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about that.
Me neither. I was excited to take it only because this is the best part. In this league, I have 4 firsts and now 4 seconds in a full rebuild.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I have Justin Herbert, Sam Laporta are kind of like my main guys on this team. This is another 2-point tight end. Mercer's in this one. This is the Renegades. Mercer, Dickey's in this. Shane.
I made a trade. I can't remember if we talked about it last week. I don't think we did. Let's see. I did on the 29th. That was Tuesday. I can't remember what day we recorded.
What was the damn trade?
Evan Ingram and Alexander Madison. This is the same setup as the Hot Sauce League. So future first in the draft. I gave up a 2025 second and a 2025 third. So really that's like and we'll ship
second.
Yeah, a first and a second for Ingram and Madison, 2.0 tight end premium.
So you got Madison and Ingram.
Yep, I got Ingram.
In a 2.0. Okay. All right. I mean, it's a future first.
Yeah, it's a 2027 first and a 2025 second. How about that?
Great, baby. Yeah.
I'll trade a 2027 first for Evan Ingram.
Yeah, because Madison's nothing.
This is a start 3 running backs. That's what I wanted. Yeah. It's start 3 to 5 running backs, 4 to 7 wide receivers. And so you have to start 4 wide receivers and 3 running backs. And my running backs are Jahmyr Gibbs, Najee Harris, and then a bunch of bodies.
So look at this guy, huh? I'm high as so Jamie Parag is high as fucking really stoned. We're on live on YouTube tonight. So folks that are listening, normally this type of show is strictly for the patrons that support our show. Pay a couple of bucks a month and you get to see the YouTube video
Hey, you get to
that
see
we
this
don't
new
show.
swag we got? This new swag we got?
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that.
we're starting. Yeah, there you
Yes,
go.
sir. We were talking about that in the intro, but yeah, we got some new swag. You can see it live. Be sure
There you
to
go.
check out our Twitter. We'll post a link to the to the merch site pretty soon. I don't know if you've done it.
So Jamie's in the chat here telling us how he's high as fucking really stoned. Well, Jamie, I'm drinking a Rebel Rabbit right now. This is some 30 milligrams, some high strawberry mango lemonade. It's a THC beverage. Alcohol free, but it's got 30 milligrams of THC, baby. It's a little Rebel Rabbit. So
have you passed on alcohol almost exclusively unless you're out and about?
Yes, I'm doing my best too, and it feels just I like the the what do they call them the weed soda, I guess is what I call them. I like the weed sodas. Those are my jam. And then I mix in a non-alcoholic Guinness, which I'm out of, so I actually have to drink a real Guinness right now.
Oh,
so real Guinness.
Oh, man.
But yeah, the non-alcoholic Guinnesses are perfect. They go perfect with the Rebel Rabbit strawberry mango lemonade THC beverage.
Your last one of those, or you don't want to drink more than one?
No, this is my last one for tonight.
Okay, yeah.
I did order 6 more.
Yeah.
They're kind of.
I don't even think you can get those in Mississippi yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but they're pretty good, and I'm going to start. I'll start to get a little silly later. I got my shipment of Drippy, the other weed soda that I have. These are the best. I love these things. And actually, if you go on the Drippy website and you enter the promo code Dynasty, you'll get like 20% off your order, or you get some kind of discount on your order. And these guys deliver everywhere. This is another 10 milligrams of THC beverage.
See, so you can enjoy drinking 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah. So this one's a strawberry haze. They got some grape ones are delicious. High-minded soda.
High-minded. I see what they did there.
Yeah, high-minded soda. Cannabis infused.
Picking up what they're putting down.
It's a Drippy. So yeah, Dynasty. Enter the promo code Dynasty.
Yeah, and get you some Drippy shipped straight to the hizzy.
And another someone else reached out about. Remember when we had partnered with Monkey Knife Fight? I think it was.
Yeah, forever ago.
That was a long time ago. Anyway, somebody bought them, or they're affiliated with them, or they have had some relationship with them, and this guy wants to from Wanna Parlay. The guy, it's a new DFS app that launched. One of his colleagues was a Monkey Knife Fight guy and referred us over to him as a potential partner.
Well,
I said, sure. Let me know let me know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sean from Wanna Parlay.
Look, anytime we can pass partnership. Anytime we can pass some discounts and free money over to our peeps, I'm down. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
There you go. And if anybody wants to know about any of that stuff, just shoot me or Justin a DM, and we'll happily go into detail further on all the nonsense we've just spewed. But I do have a trade negotiation that is happening right now.
Let's hear about it.
So Chase Brown's been going berserk, right?
Yes.
I have a team. My this again is in the Renegades League. Actually, the name of my team is Auto Pick Brown because during the startup, they auto picked me like in a slow draft. Like I think it was like the middle of the night too. It was just some nonsense, and I was like, "What the hell happened?" Anyway, they auto picked me, and I got fucking Chase Brown,
Right.
his rookie season. It was like way too early for him at the time. Anyway, so now I'm trying to get rid of him because now he's starting to gain some value. And this is where I'm at right now.
Okay, let's see.
The latest offer for Chase Brown is Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Warren, and Jalen Polk for Chase Brown.
I actually don't mind that.
I was trying to get a first. I offered him Chase Brown and Dalton Schultz, 2-point tight end, for
See,
his
this is the Renegade.
for his 26 first.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Although Chase Brown has been good and Zach Moss has been banged up. This is the Renegades. So you just freed up a couple roster spots by trading away, or would you make that trade for picks or whatever?
I'm trying to take. I'm looking.
But you did earlier, right? Didn't you trade something?
I just traded Mooney for a second rounder.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you got
a
roster spot there. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. Jeudy, Jalen Warren, and who else? Just doesn't matter.
Jeudy, Jalen Warren, and Polk. Jalen Polk.
Yeah, right. Polk doesn't matter. So I don't mind it. I might try to look around and see if I can squeeze it first out of somebody else. I mean,
my best combination is, I don't know.
Have you spammed the league for a first?
I have not done that yet.
Send it to everybody.
I floated it. Well, I have 4 of them, so it won't be that. I mean, I'm looking for 26 first at this point.
But yeah, who cares? Everybody's got 26 firsts.
Yeah.
Just spam the league. All the firsts are the same at this point in 26. So there's no point not to. It's time for me to stretch out a little bit.
Uh-oh. Stretch it out, baby.
Warren alone is worth the same value of Chase Brown in Dynasty. I don't know about that because Chase Brown's actually scoring points, and that matters, especially in season. If this is next April, that might hold true. But I mean, points matter, especially in season.
Warren needs Najee to get hurt.
Right.
Otherwise he's just going to be getting 8 points a game.
Yeah.
As his ceiling.
Yep.
But
yeah, he's very disappointing. He doesn't have the same role this year that he had last year. Of course, Najee has been killing it, so there's that.
But he's trading me 3 non-tradable pieces for a tradable piece.
That is a good point. That's a good point.
James, I can't trade any of these. I can't trade any of these guys. I mean, what am I getting for these 3 guys in a deal? Warren, the dude.
I don't know. See, I don't like paying future he's the dude prices currently. I don't like doing that because it so often doesn't work out. Like, oh, they're going to be the guy next year, and then team brings in a rookie or
heavy
a veteran, or they re-sign the dude that was supposed to leave. It's been AJ Dillon was supposed to be that guy, and everybody paid like he was going to be the guy, and then Aaron Jones re-signed.
Oh, yeah,
it keeps happening everywhere. So
I gave up a first for AJ Dillon. I gave up a late first back in the day. I gave up a late first for AJ Dillon.
There's a lot of people who are prospecting in like November, December that AJ Dillon was going to be the guy the next year, and then of course, Aaron Jones signs that deal and for 3 years.
But I mean, so Jamie's here in the chat saying you're getting 3 pieces for 1, but are you though? You're getting 3 pieces of.
Yeah, you're kind of getting 1.5 pieces because bulk is nothing. So,
you want the 3 mini pieces of candy or the full size candy bar?
Again, I would try to go for. I would just span the league for first.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said for just being patient. You don't have to take the first deal. You don't have to take. Then you don't have just one trade partner. If there's 7 or 8 teams that are trying to compete, then you've got 7 or 8 potential trade partners.
You know what's funny? Hold on a second here. Just trying to see if I have Gesicki in this league too, and I could just do like a combo fucking guys that are going nuts right now deal. No, but I do have 3 empty roster spots. So I am like paring down because I want to, this when you're rebuilding like this, you want to not score points.
Yeah.
And I'm not, but I'm also not. I'm like in 11th place right now. It's like me and Shane are fighting for and I've got him. I've got him in points. I'm beating him in over. Like I have more points than him. Like 50. I have like 50 more points than him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if I like this deal, man. I mean, it's just like 3 blah pieces for Chase Brown, who's like hot right now.
Again, you could send this offer without even thinking all to everybody in the league, whether they're competing or not. Just send it.
No,
Jamie said, "What was the trade again?" It was Judy, Jalen Warren, and Jalen Polk for Chase Brown.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I would just spam the league. Don't sit. I mean, I wouldn't decline this offer yet. I would consider it, but I would. Yeah, I would try to get it from everybody. Just see what happens.
Yep.
That's always my go-to when I've got a piece that I'm trying to sell when I'm going to rebuild. Just spam the league, and maybe you get a bite. Like I'm about to spam the league. Rico Dowdle in the league. With the Zeke news and all that.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah. Now that Zeke's in bad, I don't even know what the hell he did. Like just in bad graces with him. He didn't show up to meetings, and so they're like, "No, you just stay home." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know.
But how do you feel about the Dolphins this year?
What about them?
Well, I mean, Tua's back.
Yeah.
Waddle didn't really give you much.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he got a touchdown, so he got you like 7 points pretty much.
Yeah, he went like 2 catches, -4 yards, and a tutty.
Mm-hmm.
-4 yards in a touchdown. That's crazy.
You gotta think he's gonna bounce back.
The offense is fine though. A chain is back. He's playing well. Tyreek had 4 for 80. All he's missing is touchdowns. I mean,
they're coming too.
Yeah, they're
so
come.
Are you so you're trading for Dolphins right now because that offense is just going to keep getting better again as it gets acclimated to itself.
It entirely depends on what your confidence level is in what's his name in Tua staying healthy. It's all it depends upon. Everything else is gravy. So if Tua stays healthy, that's a team I want a piece of.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. I think Waddle put up a stinker, but there's going to be some positive regression in store for everybody.
Yeah, and I don't know that Waddle's going to be that involved or that whatever because he wasn't last year and he wasn't. I think we saw his absolute ceiling with Tyreek Hill, and now we're seeing, well, he's a 6-target guy. He's going to catch 4 for 38 because he's not even a downfield target. He's going to catch like 4 for 38 or 4 for 42 with 4 or 5 touchdowns in a season. Because, again, they don't care how they score touchdowns. And Tua's not going to throw a shit ton of touchdowns if they're just running it in every time. I mean,
Yep.
They'll have to win some games, though, or the next little ding and Tua's they're going to just sit him down.
I mean, the reason I keep talking about Waddle, he has a full season with Tua. Like the last 17 games he's played with Tua.
Yeah.
122 targets, 85 receptions, 1,380 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
That's his last 17 games?
Yeah, with Tua.
That's Waddle?
That's 259 fantasy points.
Something ain't making sense here.
Which would be the wide receiver 13 last season.
Something ain't making sense here. You said he had 1,300 something yards in his last I'm going to the game.
His last 17 games that he played with Tua.
Man, I didn't realize it was that much.
This is according to our almost new buddy Austin Abbott came up with
Huh.
this stat.
That's a good one.
Calls Waddle a league winner.
So maybe Waddle is a buy, and I underestimated. It didn't feel like he was getting 122 targets over the course of 17 games. What's that? 7.5, 8 targets a game.
Those numbers
by 17.
Those numbers make him the wide receiver 13 last season. Like
Right.
if you compiled it and put it into last season.
Sure. Yeah. He would have. Those numbers are as good as the wide receiver 13 last year. I get you. I think our listeners get you too.
Gotcha.
That's way more than I thought. Way more.
Yeah. So maybe I should be going out and getting my hands on some Waddle.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's a buy. That's sneaky.
Yeah, it is a sneaky buy. So Jamie Perug, Pergy.
We're gonna need a update on how to say that name.
So yeah, man. He's saying Polk is worth a second right now.
Yeah, I can't get behind that. A little stretch for me.
Yeah, Polk alone is worth more than Chase Brown. You know what? If Polk has like, I don't know, any kind of a game, Jamie Perug.
Pierogi. I don't even know what he's saying. Pierogi like pierogies?
I think he spelled pierogies wrong. Or maybe is he spelled right?
He is right. He's high as fuck.
It's blind leading the blind right now.
Polk high for the season is 30 yards. I think we got a temporary what's going on here. He's got 78 yards.
Polk's big game on the season is 30 yards.
Yeah, 30 yards.
He has a touchdown.
He does have one touchdown.
Right.
In week 2. And 27 targets, 10 receptions.
He was getting hot. No, but he was getting hot. But
okay, hold on. When you say getting hot, do you mean three catches on 7 targets for 30 yards? Because the 3 games surrounding that were 12, 13, 13. He did not get hot. He had a game with 30 yards. That's his high hot moment. I think we can settle a little bit on that.
Mm-hmm. So his best game points wise this year.
Well, it was just that 2 for 12.
Yeah, he has yet to. I mean, it's his high targets, 7 targets,
which that's good. But when you only catch 3 of them, that's not.
Well, he had 7 and then 6, and then everyone was just like,
he had 6 targets, and he caught 1 of those.
Caught 1 pass.
6 targets is nice. 1 catch is not.
No,
that's 4 catches on 13 targets in that 2-game stretch.
Well, look at that 3-game stretch. He's got 17 targets and just 5 catches.
5 catches because he goes for 1 for 4 on the next one. So, I'm not buying. I'm not buying Jalen Polk on some opium right now. He's doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he has not given me anything. I wouldn't even say. I don't even feel like rolling the dice on him, and I like rolling the dice on guys. You know me.
Yeah.
Polk, I'm not feeling it right now. Like he'd have
rookies that have this kind of production. Rookies that have this kind of production don't succeed in the NFL. I mean, that's an early second.
Yeah. I mean, Polk's value is going to rise if he produces.
Yeah, that's it. Jamie, but Jaden Reed was actually good.
Yeah, Reed kind of burst on the scene and was kind of the man, right?
Yeah. I mean, good gosh, he had 793 yards last year and 8 touchdowns. So now all Polk has to do is get, I don't know, 715 more yards, and he can match Jaden Reed. There are some thresholds that need to be met, and I think it's like 600 yards when it was a 16-point game. I mean, a 16-game season. 600 yards on a season was like a threshold for future success. if we're on this pace, he's going to have like 200 yards max. That's not great, Bob.
Not
Any
great.
receiver that gets 200 yards in the first season, I'm out on, because it's just you're betting on an outlier. I can't do it. I can't bet on an outlier. Jamie says, I was drafting Reed in the early third round, exactly where I was drafting Polk. Right, but now we've seen production. We've seen them on the field. Where they were drafted in the rookie draft is irrelevant at this point, because we saw Jaden Reed actually perform and draw targets, be a primary piece of that offense. In an offense where there are no receiving options, Jalen Polk can't succeed. Not so far, anyway. Not betting on that. It's too much of an outlier for me to try and go for that. James says they're a year apart. I know. I'm talking about if you look at Jaden Reed last year, Jalen Polk this year, two different stories. You draft them at the same place in the rookie draft, but then once they hit the league, it's over. Because now we've seen them play. One of them looked like an NFL player. The other one looks like he's not going to be in the league in 4 years. So, how are your games going tonight? I can tell you where one place where we don't have to even sweat. You know, we're not sweating one particular league.
Ha ha ha! Yes, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Let's see how this is going today. I don't know, man. This is killing me.
Would you do Chase Brown for like the 13th pick?
The 201? Probably. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shane has my second round pick, and I just offered him Chase Brown for that pick.
Shane is trying to be bad?
Yes.
Okay.
But you never know. You never know what he's thinking, you know?
Maybe.
Worth a shot. This is part of my spam effort, by the way.
I hate not being able to see. I'm trying to. As this gets further in, it's harder to see. It's harder to see who's been eliminated. I need to go to standings, and then I can look at the. All right, so I can go to the scores, and I don't know what the scenarios are here. I've not looked. Steady Eddie's out, Chris is out, Aiden's out, Ed is out, Mike's out one, Troy is out, Michael Luna.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me make sure.
No, I'm not taking McConkey. I want McConkey all day over Chase Brown, mister.
It could be. Oh, yeah.
McConkey for Chase Brown? Of course not.
No, don't do that. Anybody, don't do that. Okay, so let's see how Greggles is doing. Does he have anybody playing right now? Chase McLaughlin has 7.88 points.
Oh, hold on a second here. Are we talking about the FC Eliminator?
We are talking about that FC Eliminator.
Fantasy Cares Eliminators, baby. The Hot Sauce Pod is a proud sponsor of this great event where we host a best ball draft. 17 teams, and each week the lowest score is eliminated. So you have your team of draft picks, and the highest scores fill that lineup. And man, who the hell just scored? Was that CEH? What the heck?
No, that was Samaje Perine, I believe. But what's going on with?
How about Mahomes getting carried around?
He planted his ankle there or something, and it just rolled right over a little bit.
Holy moly!
Mahomes
with his that hurt.
It didn't look like high ankle. I don't know. Somebody with more knowledge than this.
Samaje Perine, yeah, that hurt. He's fucked.
Carson Wentz warming up.
Carson Wentz, I have him somewhere. I have Wentz in the Hot Sauce League. Actually,
I don't think it matters. All right, so we are looking at this, and Greggles is down by 8. He's got the place kicker for Tampa Bay, and Lionheart Dad has Harrison Butker.
Oh, okay. So this is what's going on right now. Oh, so Mahomes is walking on his own right now. He's limping, but because I'm letting this show rip tonight.
He may be able to walk it off. But we should wait a little while. But at the very end, I believe we're going to be flushing Greggles.
Greggles.
And that's going to make me so happy to do so.
Yeah, Luna's gone. Troy's out. Yeah, we just did this. Aiden. Greggles was some stiff competition. So this is definitely he had a good team.
He did.
If he doesn't make it out of this, that is good for us.
It is. And we are currently in first. And Ben could pass us, Ben Junkin. Because he's got K-Dot going, and he's only a point down, or actually like 0.2 points down. But yeah. Jamie says Chase Brown or Egbuka. Dude, Egbuka's a mid-first right now in rookie drafts. Give me Egbuka. Give me Emeka. The wide receiver for Ohio State. Emeka.
Oh, yeah, of course. Over Chase Brown? Of course, dude. Jamie, come on, man. He's going to be a first-round wide receiver in the NFL draft. Of course he's going to be.
Let's move on. Let me ask you about this because I'm trying to move Travis Kelce in the league. All right. And
I can't wait for this. This is always a great conversation.
Well, Kelce's been killing it in this league. It's 2.0 tight end premium. He's got 24 points right now in this particular league. In the last 4 games, 35, 9.7, 25, 22.9.
Yeah, he's been killing
it. So I'm like, okay, he should be pulling a late first-ish type of player. And 2.0 tight end premium.
No, he shouldn't. Because he's old.
In a 2.0 tight end premium. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if he's old. So I offered a guy. This guy is starting. He started Isaiah Likely, got a 0. His only other tight end was Greg Dulcich, who was out.
What a bust, Dulcich.
Yeah, what a bust. So he's got Greg Dulcich, who's not even playing, and Isaiah Likely, who might as well not be playing.
Right.
No, Jamie, we said we wanted McConkey over Chase.
Yeah, what is this guy talking about? So Jamie's in the chat, all super baked, and he's like, Emeka Egbuka will be the 110, 112. So you said Chase over McConkey, who's also 110. What?
We didn't say that. We said McConkey over Chase. We said, give me McConkey. We'll take the 201-ish, whatever.
10 out of 10. I know you are super baked.
Yeah, Chase Brown's not worth that. But then again, you wouldn't give Jerry Jeudy or you wouldn't give the 201 or the 110, 112 for Jerry Jeudy. Jalen Polk has done nothing. And Jaylen Warren, who the hell knows what's going on?
Yeah, he's just emptying his roster onto mine and picking up a player that has upside.
So Mahomes walking around now. Yeah. Looks a little better. He's going to play. He's not out.
So
he's jogging up down sideline. All right, so I'm trying to move Travis Kelce. This guy has nothing at tight end. He's a contender. Had he had Travis Kelce, he would have won this week. He's lost by 20 points. Or he's losing by 20. This guy is Trey Palmer, who's scored nothing. So he would have won this week and would have moved into, let's see here. And he was 11-4. He's going to fall. So I think he's actually got a doubleheader. So let's see here. He won his other matchup. So he's going to go to 12-5 or whatever. I'm trying to offer him Travis Kelce for Nick Singleton, the Penn State running back, who's likely going to be a late first, early second round guy.
Yeah, but how long has he had him, man? Devy guys they're special. They're your guys. Like you invest in them, so they hold a little more value to the GM that has them in their stables. And
he's had him for at least since last year because he was already taken this year. That I can tell you. I just don't think it's a no-brainer to me. If I'm in that situation, I'm going to get Kelce, who's like the tight end 1 over the last 5 weeks now.
Okay.
So now I'm trying to figure out how to do.
Well,
Uh,
I kind of can understand what you're asking me for because I feel like you're asking me subliminally. I think you know what you want. It's the Travis Kelsey value check. Yeah, baby. What do you think?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Jacoby Myers and Travis Kelsey or T. Higgins?
Give me Jacoby Myers and Kelsey.
Ooh, that's a safe leagues, and we know those are 2-point tight ends.
And the problem is that Higgins can't stay on the field.
Check this
he's
one.
so frustrated. That dude
Travis
just stays
Kelsey or
hurt.
Jake Ferguson?
Kelsey.
See, Kelsey's too old for folks. Okay, I see a 25 first rounder for Kelsey.
Okay.
I see Braylon Allen for Travis Kelsey.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, I see a Kelsey for Demario Douglas. I mean, it's probably not a PPR. That's probably not a time premium.
Can't be a premium.
Cannot be a premium. I see another. Oh, I see Kelsey for Ferguson in a second. Interesting.
Okay. See, now we're talking.
Okay.
No.
Kelsey or DJ Moore.
That's tough. I can see that.
Kelsey or Freiermuth in a second, in his 25 second.
Yeah, I don't know. Freiermuth has not been all that enticing. He's been fine. I think I'll have Ferguson in second more than Freiermuth in second.
25 firsts or Mixon and Kelsey.
Okay, give me Mixon and Kelsey. That's 2 league winners right there.
Ooh.
I mean, Mixon is killing it.
Here's a Kate Otten and a second rounder for Kelsey.
Was that about months ago?
No, this was
during this game.
This was a week. It's a week ago.
Yeah, are you sure that wasn't during this game? Kate Otten actually had a monster game last week too. So he's just continuing. He had 9 for 81 and 2 tutties. The week before that, 8 for 100. So yeah, there's a reason that Kate Otten is pulling that kind of.
Yeah, here's a 25 first for Kelsey and a third.
See, I think it was a reasonable ask, and given the guy's tight end situation and the fact that he's a contender, it just blows my mind.
This is a Trade Addicts 9 team.
That's 1.75.
Tenacious D traded with No One Likes Us. We don't care. 25 first for Kelsey and a third. I feel like that's like kind of a decent ask. Kelsey or Dobbins? Oof, the mighty Dobbins. Power of Dobbins, huh?
That is so easy, Kelsey. Positional scarcity. I think he plays more than just this year. I feel more confident he's not going to miss a bunch of time.
Ooh. I traded Dobbins this week in my home dynasty league. I got a 26 first for him, and I'm a contender. I'm like in third place.
Yeah.
But I felt like, when am I ever going to be able to get a first for Dobbins? That is like the ultimate cash out just to get it. I mean, because there's no way he's lasting the whole season. He has never done that in his life. All of a sudden, he's fucking Iron Man.
No, but even if he does, pulling a 26 first for him is great, because now you can go use another pick somewhere to go get a player that a rental during the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah, if I want. Yeah,
you can find some J.K. Dobbins level production at some point. I just wrote in the league chat last week. I wrote Taylor Swift's boyfriend is still available. This week I wrote, so anyone ready to enter their championship era? So, I mean, come on, people. Shit.
Yeah.
Another 25-point game out of Travis Kelsey, and y'all are just going to watch him wither away. Let me tell you something. Right now, I have 54 points, and 25 of them, 24.3. Nope, scratch that. 26.8 of them have come from Kelsey.
You think the Keon Coleman GM is trading him to you for Kelsey? Or would you take that as compensation?
I may. I'm curious who has him. Just I don't know if I would, but I may take him.
You want to take a shot on one of the rookies?
But
That's
let's see
the
here.
way.
Oh, Shane has him, and Shane's terrible, so he ain't gonna trade him.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dobbins, to get a first for Dobbins after just I mean, because if you have Dobbins, you've had him forever. He's just because there's
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like you went out trading for him.
and I
It's
have
like-
him in the DDCL. I mean, he's helping me crush the DDCL like
Right.
that him and DK Metcalf like are the reason I'm one of the great teams of the DDCL right now. You know it, baby. I'm second in overall in the fucking Class S. That's
Yeah,
that's the shit on everyone else class.
You're having a nice season. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Ah,
I'm proud of you. Did you, are you
Yes.
winning this week? Yeah, you won this week pretty handily.
yes.
I almost had a
Yeah.
steal. I almost had a
Did you?
steal. I did. I put a steal in last week right before kickoff, like 11:35, and he promoted him this week at like 10:45. It was almost
So-
a week. We need to change this to 3 days. I'm gonna pitch it because
Hold
giving
on.
people a week to pay attention is just annoying.
Now the DDCL is the Dynasty Diagnostics Champions League. It is a relegation league. There's 4 copy league, 48 teams, 1.75 tight end, Superflex naturally. Let's start 10, right? Is
It is start 10. Yes.
They're always looking to fill orphans, so if you're interested, let us know. But I have ascended to the top level, and I'm in second place, and I'm fucking because of JK, largely because of JK Dobbins, and making an unbelievable trade in the offseason by trading 2/3 for DK Metcalf, or I think it was during the rookie draft.
It still makes me upset.
Yes, and so I had a decent team, but I lacked depth, and I had Dobbins on the team forever, so he's just been sitting there doing nothing. But so yeah, to have Dobbins and DK Metcalf just fucking added to my roster, and I picked up Brooks in the draft, so hopefully he's going to make an appearance in the next couple of weeks. What do you think about him? You have him anywhere? Jonathan Brooks? Are you excited about the
I've got him in a bunch of places.
debut?
I've got him in a bunch of places, but the problem is I don't think that he gets a significant role this season. Not one that's going to be fantasy relevant week to week, unless Chuba Hubbard goes down. Because tell you what, Chuba Hubbard is #good.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude just keeps on putting up points. So you think they're going to just bench Chuba Hubbard and start handing the rookie the ball?
Well, hey, if he's healthy, let's use the rookie.
Nah, they're gonna continue to feed Chuba.
Well,
Who had
they'll
72
bring him
yards
along slow. But guess what?
Yeah, but bringing him along slow doesn't help us.
He may be but he's the definition of a league winner. If they start bringing him on and then they just let him loose at the end of the season, let him get he's getting his feet wet.
But why would they? In reality, why would they do that? Why would they let him loose at the end of the season when they have this running back who's just going nuts all year?
I don't know. Get him some experience. If he's their future. They spent pretty high draft capital on him. They're not going to waste him on the bench.
They did. Well, they knew this year that he wasn't going to play till midseason, so
Right.
it looks like he'll probably be on the field this week. And they have to activate him now. Or I think their 3-week practice windows is ending this week or whatever. I'm not positive.
Yep.
But yeah, all Chuba did was put 15 for 72 and 2 tutties on the board with a couple catches. Just just little things.
Okay. So I'm looking up in the DZ. So with this league, you can also steal players by
Yes.
posting you post on the league page, this MFL, steal in the title, and you're like, I want, and it's all off someone's taxi squad. So if you leave somebody good sitting on your taxi squad, somebody could put in a steal, and if you don't catch it within a few days, the steal occurs, and then you get like a
Yeah, but right now it's not in the bylaws, so we need to fix that.
Oh,
And
terrible.
it doesn't say how long. So I think we've been like defaulting to 7 days, which 7 days is just too long. Like these
Right.
guys shouldn't have 7 days to try and figure out if they're going to promote the guy or just let him be stolen.
If you want the steal to be like a part of the league, yeah, then just it should be like
3
shouldn't be
days.
more than 48 hours. Or
I think 3 days.
24
Is
hours.
fine. I mean, 72 hours. I think that's fine.
Yeah, 3 days. Sure, 3 days is fair, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. But that's another twist you could add to your league.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. If it goes to 3 days and that team plays Thursday night and you put the steal in right after kickoff, they can't promote them. I'm just going to put it out there. If it happens next year, like so, for instance, Brian Thomas Jr. is on the taxi squad and it's a Thursday night game. As soon as it kicks off, you go in and put the steal in,
Right.
and maybe they try. Oh, I'm gonna wait till the last minute, thinking they'll promote him, and then Sunday night comes along and they can't promote him. That's gonna be my sneaky move if that happens.
All right.
Or I'll be following along for that. But still, Jamie is stuck on some Tom Brady in the chat.
Jamie Perogue is not.
We
a
are
Tom
not
Brady
talking
fan.
about Tom Brady. I
It's
promise
like
you, we're not going there.
This guy's in the chat, like just tearing into Tom Brady.
Yeah.
We haven't even mentioned his name all night.
I don't have an opinion on Tom Brady. I don't give a shit about
started
him.
going on. I'm trying to scroll back to see when he came out with his first Tom Brady of the night.
Troy popped in there in the middle of all that. He's like, "Oh shit, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
Troy probably thinks that we went on some rant about Tom Brady.
Yeah, he started talking about Tom Brady like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
he's been talking about Tom Brady. I didn't even know. Is Tom Brady an announcer?
Yeah.
I watch the Red Zone, so pretty much.
He's on the TV every once in a while.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Jamie's making me laugh in the chat. Hey, you know what? You get in the chat. You get to be in the chat every single week with us.
You need to send Jamie the link to the Patreon.
It's on our Twitter page. It's on the @Dynasty Hot Sauce Twitter page. I think the Patreon.
There a link tree or something there. There's something going on.
Yeah, you know what? I got to get all that stuff going again. The link tree. I got to get because there's a store. And
there's
a store and a merch site, and then there's which comes out. It's in the show in the notes of the show, the comments or whatever. But and then there's like a secret store.
So my wife I came home and she was wearing her hot sauce hoodie that she got.
Oh, nice.
She's rocking that. I'm like, oh, look at you go.
Yeah, they're comfy.
They are. They're super soft.
Mm. Yeah. So Mahomes is back in. So he got like carried off 2 guys. And now he's playing again.
Yeah, he was running on the sideline. And he's even made a couple turns to hand up the ball. And he looks just fine. I think he just kind of twisted it real quick, and then I've had that happen before. It's like shit that hurts, and then 10 minutes later you're like, you know what? It's not that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't swell up, and then you're like, okay, fucking Jamie is you're not. Is he ahead of us, or he's calling?
He's heading, or if he's trying to call a shot
already.
We're gonna find out in just a second whether that's calling a shot or
spoiler alert here.
Spoiler alert! It is. It's a Hopkins touchdown.
Uh-oh. 3rd and goal. Right to Hopkins. Hopkins touchdown. Jamie Perogue with the advanced.
7 seconds behind me. I thought I had paused it long enough.
Okay.
I'm not pausing it again.
This Hopkins TD is making me a little nervous in my home league, which I have a great team, but it's one of those leagues. If you don't make the top 6, there's no like points entry.
There's no wild card.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
There we go. Yeah, 23. Well, at least Baker's going to come out firing.
Yeah, I don't need him to fire too much.
He's going to be firing it off to Cade Otton.
I had a sort of a down week this week in a league where I'm 14-1 or whatever. And yeah, I need him not to get 6 more points, 6.5 more points. Everything else is kind of decided. Every other game I have.
All right. I'm about to fire off a Chase Brown for Waddle. I like that one.
I think it's a great move.
Yeah, why not?
I think that's a really sneaky good move.
Yeah. I just fucking sent that off just now.
I'm gonna go look to see where I
in the Renegades League.
I like that idea.
Nice. So we never did. We touched on the eliminator, but we didn't really. We kind of meandered.
Well, because we were, like I said, we need to come back to it because it's tight, but there's still some time left. But I think we can call it, man.
Uh-oh.
They're not going to kick a field goal.
Hey, well, but either way, we'll get to flush Greggles, and then if we do it wrong, we'll just flush Greggles another week.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My internet keeps freezing up. I keep getting the little circling black screen with a circling little whatever. I think we can do it. I think we can call it.
Oh.
Why don't we head to the bathroom?
It's time for the FC Eliminator ceremonial flushing of the loser of the week in the middle of the game. Did they make it to the fourth quarter? Is it the fourth quarter yet?
Yeah. It
is.
How much time is left in this game? It's not much. It's 4:17 left in the fourth quarter. So 4 minutes left in the game.
I see.
And Greggles needs McLaughlin to score 9 more points to even consider being in this. It's down 9.5 more points. He ain't getting that. So I think we can flush Greggles' shitty ass team down the tube. He's got Zeke, the troublemaker. He's got Zach Moss, Rashid Shaheed, Will Levis. You can't be drafting all these
Will Levis
that get hurt. Yeah.
I love it.
But then you know what the best part is? He has Derek Carr on his roster. He drafted Derek Carr and Will Levis thinking, I'm going to have 3 quarterbacks with Matt Stafford. No, man, Derek Carr barely counts as a quarterback.
That's a lot of pick sixes.
Will Levis sucks. Yeah, no, you're not getting anywhere with this team.
If the pick six, excuse me, if the pick six was a positive score, then those 3 guys would be great.
Oh, man. I thought for a minute that the Jordan Love pick 6 was going to put me in a good spot against Ruben in the Hot Sauce League. He rallied to get positive points, but at one point he had -4 points or -6 points or something like that because he had the pick 6, the Matthew Stafford rule. But
let's get this guy down the toilet.
It's time. Oh. Shedding dead weight. The eliminator. Not mad about that one. I feel better. I feel relieved.
That's it, man.
And here we are, just rolling along.
Here you go. That's it, Greggles. That's it for you, my man.
You're
a loser. You're a loser, baby.
Let's see. When do we have bye weeks coming up? All right. So Jaden Daniels is a week 14 bye. But Flacco's on week 14. we obviously have Jalen Hurts. He already went through his bye. Drake May has a week 14 bye. So week 14 could be a little sketchy for us. We're just going to have Jalen Hurts.
Oh, really?
Yep. Singletary will be around, but he ain't even starting anymore. ETN will be around. Cooper Kupp will be around. So we'll have Cooper Kupp.
So, I mean, I don't understand how so Drake May got us like 42 points. I don't know how. So, and you can 3 quarterbacks are like the max in this particular best ball.
Did you see what our quarterbacks did?
They got us like 100 points almost.
No, right? Yeah. It was 42.6 from Drake, 32 points from Jalen Hurts, and a measly 21.5 from Jaden Daniels. Goodness gracious!
How so? Drake May had like a half-ass. How did he get all the points? Like from
I don't know. Here, I will go to
there's got to be a funky. There's got to be a funky twist to the setting.
I'll go to scoring. Hold on, let me see here.
Yeah, I guess I
am not sure how this happened. League, all reports, league rules. All right, let me see here. Okay, you get 4 points for interceptions. So if you throw an interception, you get 4 points.
You get 4 points. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Get a passing first down is 0.125.
So you throw 3 picks. That's a nice chunk.
Yeah. Is that what he threw? So.
Well, that's cool.
So, yeah, there's like 12 points if you throw.
Well, hopefully our punters and the kickers will rescue us.
Let's see. He had 2 interceptions and a fumble. What are fumbles worth in that league? There's got to be.
Fumbles
lost is 4 points. So that's 12 points with those 3 turnovers. That's a quick way to stack up some points. Yeah.
Yeah, his big points. He had 95 rushing yards, which got him almost 12 points. That was his highest. 4 points for 1 fumble, 8 points for the 2 picks, 8 points for the 200 passing yards, 2 points for the passing TD. So passing touchdowns are only 2 points.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's a funky rule sitting.
He got 6 points for he had 2 20-yard runs, which he got I guess that was 6 bonus points. So the rushing,
right?
Then 1.2 for the first downs, and
he had like 92 or 90 something rushing yards. Yeah.
So the rushing yards was what kind of got him the most points.
Well, that and the 12 points for turnovers.
The 3 turnovers were 12 points. So he got some good chunk stuff.
He was picking up points in large quantities. That's our problem. Jaden Daniels doesn't turn the ball over. That's our whole problem. We just need a quarterback who throws a lot of interceptions. Jameis Winston probably had a good game the other day with his 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Of course. But Jamie wants to go back to his rookie draft, apparently. He traded Caleb Williams. So he traded the 101 and ETN for Gibbs and the 104, which turned into Neighbors. So Gibbs and Neighbors or Caleb Williams and ETN?
Gibbs and Neighbors. Well, according to my draft, if you listen to last week's show, we did a redraft of the last 2 rookie classes, and I took Malik Neighbors over Caleb Williams.
Right.
And I like Gibbs over ETN
by a lot. So yeah.
So I like that one for the Gibbs Neighbor side, but sure, man, that's kind of an even deal. If you need a nice young QB, you can be excited about Caleb Williams.
No, I'm absolutely taking the bottom side, even if I need a QB. I want Gibbs and Neighbors. Yeah. Neighbors have cooled off a little bit, but still.
Coming off the injury, and that team just sucks really bad, and he probably knows it, and probably just doesn't want to get killed at this point.
Golly.
Who knows?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, Daniel Jones is so trash. Trash.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing, though. He did have 11 targets and 9 receptions the other day. Granted, it only went for 59 yards, but I mean, there's a lot to that. Getting 11 targets, I'll take that. He had 13 the week before, 8 before that.
So I was very excited to trade Mooney. Been looking to part with him for a while. He doesn't have a
Would you
place on
buy
my
him?
team.
Are
Okay.
you still on the buy for a second? I'm still on the buy for a second. Are you still off of the buy for a second rounder?
I have an existing. Let me see if I rejected it. I did reject it. I was offered Mooney for a second and third in the HQ league.
And see, I would give that because that third is really a fourth, and that second is really like a early third. I would give that. I think I would send that back, Larry. Like, do you really give a shit about that third rounder?
Mooney for a first 25 second and a 26 third.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm holding here, right? Yeah.
What are you holding
I'm
out?
just trying to weather the storm. I just got Puka back. Pacheco's coming back soon. I'm getting some guys back.
How'd you do this week? Because I have not looked at HQ1. I know I won because I played.
Good question. I lost to Kyle Senra.
Oh yeah, you did. So now you are where in the standings? Because you've been plummeting a little bit. You're 5-4, and you're about to be behind FF Blitz, who has a lot more points scored than you. Better watch out, man.
I mean, I also have Jonathan Brooks.
Okay, but again, Jonathan Brooks is not going to be a featured guy to get you into the playoffs unless Chuba Hubbard gets hurt.
Yeah. I like to play the long game, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like Mooney's not a part of that. Like, he's not worth 2 picks. I get the picks are really late and stuff. But
yeah, you're calling these 2 picks, but like if you can make that a third and a fourth, basically.
I feel like, I don't know. If I send that just a second back, they'll probably take it because anyone that has Mooney just wants him off their team now because he's killing their. Because no one only folks that have shit teams have Mooney.
I have no idea who has Mooney in this one. Who is it? Oh, it's Jax.
It's Jax.
Yeah, he wants him off. Holy cow!
I know he does.
He's fighting for.
He's hanging by a thread. He's hanging by 2 points for the 101.
Let's see. He might
I
not
should
be.
just offer him the third for Mooney.
He'll be ahead by like 10 points after this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He just wants to get rid of Mooney.
Jeremy says it depends on what you can get with that second unknown. Okay. Can you find a read in that late second? You're drafting scrubs like Mims. You're most likely drafting scrubs like Mims. Plus, we're talking about this is a 16-team league. So if you're a playoff team, that second's basically a third. That's the key to this point, is that we're talking about a really deep-ass league.
We're on the 16-teamer right now, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, HQ1.
So we started off with some 12-team stuff. Then we ventured off into some best 17-team best ball. And now we're
14-team stuff.
It's some 14-team stuff. Now we're
back.
We're
on to the big boys 16-team league.
16-team. That's how we roll here on the Hot Sauce Pod. It's like a fucking pyramid. Boom, 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 boom. We're touching on each level of league, offering our insight. This is amazing, man. Justin's got a fucking sweet shirt with a deer on it, or is it's a doe?
It might be. It might be
a deer. Can you call it a deer?
Doe.
You can't call that a deer?
Why not?
It's a deer?
It's a female deer. Come on, let's go. Doe, a deer. I thought we were going, yeah.
Doe, a deer. Okay.
Yeah, this is you've got these cute little things on top of her head, his head.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's a female, it's an antler doe. I mean, an antler buck. I mean, damn it, no, an antler doe. My wife is back here laughing because we were laughing with this shirt the other day. She just grabbed a beer and she's about to spit it out of her nose. Yeah. She went to grab a beer and we were talking about this shirt and she couldn't leave. So now she's behind me, just like, what the fuck are they? Yeah, this buck has some little pink flowers on its head. So yeah, It's an interesting shirt, Larry. It's an interesting shirt.
It's from the summer collection
Yeah.
for the spring. That's probably got to be the spring because that's like flowers you see in the spring, or what do you think?
Right. Yeah. Something like
That
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to make a nice impression so they don't. You can wear that and they'll
this
be
is
like,
why
look at
you
that
have
guy's
to come
shirt. He's
down
got a
here.
nice deer on his shirt.
No, this is why you need to come down here so you can go sit in a deer stand and see actual deer. That's why. This right here. This shit. Holy crap. I'm gonna wear this shirt proudly though. I'm gonna wear it proudly. I might even wear it to work tomorrow.
That's a great fucking deer.
I threw it on. Yeah. No, this is a deer. On private land. On private land, I'm letting this deer walk. On public land, I'm shooting him all day.
Oh my god. I gotta mute this.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's actually a deer about this size on the little public land piece 5 minutes from the house that I swear if he walks out in front of me, I'm hammering him.
Have you ever hit a deer with your car?
Yeah, I've hit a deer. I've hit an elk.
Any time on purpose?
No, I actually hit a deer and an elk on the same night. How about that? I hit a deer in Montana, took out my headlight, and then as I was leaving, I'm driving down the road, and I didn't actually hit the elk. The elk ran into the side, to the rear quarter panel of my truck.
I know.
I'm like, shit, you fucking moron. One ran out in front of me, and the other one ran into the side of my vehicle. Like, yeah. That was the only two deer, elk, whatever I've ever hit, and they both happened in one night.
That's some zombie shit, man. When they run out and just run into your car like that, like that's what you imagine like a zombie would do, like just a stupid fucking zombie.
Often. It's funny. I've seen videos of them running through the window, like the passenger side or driver side window, through the window and halfway into a vehicle. I've seen that shit. It's crazy.
This guy. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sterling Shepard.
It's not fun. Thankfully, the deer that I hit its. I mean, I'm not gonna say thankfully, but I hit it in the head and not the body, so it didn't like fly up on the hood of the truck or anything.
I've heard of that. That type of like hanging deer where the deer flies up into the windshield. Yeah. I've heard of that type of.
A moose is the real dangerous thing. A moose is real because their legs are so long. When you hit them, they just go right into the cab of the truck or the car. They end up right there.
They don't with no moose.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with moose. Hitting a moose is bad juju. You don't want that.
You don't want to get stuck in that moose knuckle either.
Try to avoid the moose knuckles. See, today at 4:41, there was a deer in that little public land spot. It looks like there were 2 deer in there. So I need to go out there and kill me a deer.
Is that your secret camera?
I do have a secret camera out there. Oh wait, at 4:40, wait, that's a little buck.
Hey, all right, man. So I can only imagine because I haven't heard you bring it really up at all ever. How's your SFB team doing?
Very mediocre, man. That's a good question. Very mediocre. How about yours? While I'm pulling mine up, I have a possibility. No, I'm losing by 0.16 right now, but it's not good. And if Baker Mayfield throws an interception or something, I could win. I have 137 points. He has 137 points, but it's the difference of 0.16.
I had this matchup locked up. I'm coasting to 13 wins, and it's like an automatic bid. I'm 10-6 right now, and I had this game locked up, and this dude had Jackson Smith and Jigba going.
Ooh, you do not have it locked up now. My goodness.
No, I lost. I'm done.
180 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a
38
game.
in the Scott Fish Bowl. He got 38.5 points.
Yeah, hit a lot. See that right there, that run right there by Baker that you're about to see. That's gonna maybe put it away. I could still win with an interception. But.
So that's gonna make me 10-7. I don't know how it works. I know there was that guaranteed win.
You got the median scoring. So what was your score this week?
Oh, 183. I've had some. I'm
So you'll
listen,
be
man,
right there at the cusp probably of the median score. I am well under the median score, and I am 6-10. So I'm about to fall to 6-12 unless Baker throws an interception.
Yeah, I guess they go with average. So my average score right now is
That's it.
1, 2, 3, fourth best in this league.
Okay, Baker's got to stop. We got to run this shit in. Damn it, we got to run this shit in.
you're
I'm about
ahead
to
of me.
lose another league.
Oh, look at this. First and goal.
Do
Oh,
not.
no, this is
Not-
amazing stuff. What
They
a
got
finish.
timeout. They got a timeout. They got a timeout. They can use. No, that's their last timeout. Shit. Damn it. If he throws a touchdown, if he scores in any way,
Dude,
I'm
it's
gonna
first
lose
and goal
another
from
league.
the 1-inch line with 30 seconds
know.
left. They're
I
good.
know here.
Hey, did you hit that parlay? This guy, he was talking about a big old.
He needed like 75 more. Yeah, and he got the rushing yards just a minute ago, didn't he? I'm scrolling back up. He needed like 6 rushing yards or something like that.
So Jamie is he hears us talking SFB. He's 150th overall in points. How about that?
So he got 4 rushing yards. That was a 4-yard rush by, so he might be 2
He's
yards
locked
short.
into the playoffs already. I know Steady Eddie was up there. I got to follow up with him. Hey, Steady Eddie's at the fuck. He's at MSG tonight. David Gilmore is playing. Oh, K Dotton.
Nope.
Incomplete pass.
Nope. So yeah, I think Jamie needs what, 2 rushing yards, and he can't get 2 rushing yards from here. If I remember correctly, and Baker didn't get any rushing yards since then. I don't think he has.
Oh. So I mean, this good game could go to OT. It's got a very good chance.
Baker, hand it off. That's a touchdown right there. That is a touchdown.
You're that far ahead of me? Jesus.
Only like 5 seconds, but yeah. Damn it. Just lost another one. I'm gonna fall to.
Is that Scotty Miller?
I'm falling, yeah, 10 to. I'm falling to 10-2 now in that one. Oof. And second place. I haven't been in second place in this league in a long time. I went undefeated last year. It hurts. Humble brag. Undefeated. Straight up undefeated last year.
Straight up.
Oh, well, then he's good to go. His parlay says Baker has 21 rushing yards. He needed 15.5. Maybe he didn't register earlier. So, and Baker got the 75 yards passing or whatever, didn't he? So, did you hit the parlay? That's what we want to know. Give us the real deal here. We got to know. That sucks, though. I played against Baker in a couple different places. That's not great. But it does mean with that touchdown, he said he hit a bunch of parlays. Nice. With that touchdown, I moved to 6-3 in a league, in a redraft league. That's a big, big money league. 200 jelly bean buy-in league. So I'm happy about that. Just keep on scoring points. 24-24. Going to an OT. Maybe. Oh, drinks on Jamie tonight. Are you muted, Larry? You're muted, Larry. You're muted. Yep.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
I was wondering why it was so quiet. I could hear the hum of my fan on my computer.
Pat Mahomes coming to finish it off.
Yep. Here we go.
We'll see.
They've got timeouts, don't they? They have 2 of them when this.
I can't believe I lost my SFB match. I didn't check today until just now.
They got all 3 timeouts.
That JSN, man, I traded away all my JSN. Oh wait, I have him.
I still have some JSN timeout.
Oh yeah, why are you cutting inside?
You got all 3. They don't need to go to the side. They got all 3 timeouts. They
Yeah,
only
why not?
they only need like 20 yards.
For a field goal?
Yeah.
The super chat.
Or something.
I don't know how to set up a super chat. That'd be pretty funny. We should set up a super chat, man. It's funny because the show's only for the patrons who already support the
Yeah.
show.
You can jump in our Patreon for $3 a month.
Welcome to our show that is a part of the promotion, and then give us money. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. It's the thought that counts.
It was a nice gesture for sure. But like I said, you can join our Patreon. Then you can
that's like 3 months right there.
You can get baked and chat like this. Oh, Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey.
Well, that's 1 month,
like
and
this
you can get a free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a pick?
I want to see the replay.
Yeah, so we have a $3 tier and a $10 tier. Those are the tiers.
No pick, by the way. Yeah, we do. We have a 3 and a 10. So
$10, you get the T-shirt and Run DFF's phone number.
Yep, unfettered access to me, except when I put my phone on silent, which is 24/7.
No, I love getting text messages from the patrons. Love it.
I get them.
And we need to text them. We need to send texts more, man. I used to send the Happy Friday fucking texts. I need to get that started up again. But I just fixed up the merch store, a couple of merch store. Well, there's 2 merch stores. There's a secret one, and then there's like the main one. The secret one has all different kinds of stuff. For some reason, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah. Oh, look, put the link in the chat.
4th and 1. 13 seconds, 2 timeouts.
Put the link in the chat.
They didn't want to go for it. I'm going to play for overtime. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Be smart. Let the clock run out. Yeah. All right. We're going to OT. I think we can do OT in the show.
Man, how many fantasy matchups are just like there's so many fantasy friendly players in this game? Like there are so many people on the edge of their seat right now. How many folks are at the bar? Like, I mean, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. It's still like, see, on the East Coast folks are just like, fuck, this sucks.
Right. They're like, damn it, it's overtime. I'm like, oh, it's 10:15. Overtime. All right, let's go.
I missed the Jets. The Jets played last Thursday, right? I missed the end of the game because I fell asleep sitting up straight in the couch. I woke up like sitting up, like I was watching the game. But if you like walked in front of me, you'd see that my eyes were closed. It was like I was like dead, and I missed the whole game. Like I opened up my eyes like when they were doing like the post game replays and stuff, and I was like, "What the fuck? This fucking sucks." The Jets are on so many primetime games. They just downgraded one of their primetime games and they flexed another game. The Jets Colts, they moved to 1 p.m. Thankfully.
Yeah, you can stay up for that, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through that one.
Okay, so now I do not need a pick 6 or a fumble 6 from the Chiefs, or I'm going to lose in that redraft league. That's what I don't need. No pick 6, no fumble 6.
A fumble 6.
Yeah, I don't need them returning anything for 6 because that would be 8 points and I'm up by 7.65. Don't need all that. No, 7.75. Whatever it is. Don't need all that.
Yeah.
A win would put me back into second place. I think. Oh, I need to look and see. I haven't looked to see what these other people were doing. Oh, wait. The top team lost. Nice. So it would put me in a tie for second, but I would be behind in the points. But I'm okay with that. 6-3. actually. Anyways,
Nice.
are you just in the one redraft league?
What?
Are you just in the one redraft league?
I'm in my home redraft league and the Daddy-O's league, and then there's like a couple. I'm in the Warrior
We
Bowl
don't
and
count charity leagues. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
but the two main ones are those two ones.
Yeah. Jamie, Bo is our very first sponsor of the show, by the way. Bo Big Time.
Yeah, Bo Big Time, baby.
Yeah, he was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah, he's a friend of the show. We had him on thinking that he was just coming on to talk about his hot sauce because we were one of his very first sponsors or whatever the way
Endorsees or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And then we had him on to talk about that, and he knew all about this. He knew all about football. We were like, oh, this is like a bonus.
Right?
Yeah, he was a great guest. So then he became a friend of the show. So and now he's like fucking Bo Big Time. He was Bo Big Time back then, but now he's Bo Bigger Time.
Right. Now he's really Bo Big Time.
Now, yeah, he's lived up to his name. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so get some hot box small batch hot sauce. Hot box small batch hot sauce. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this game is fucking rocking still. I'm just going to let this rip as is.
All right. I guess I was saying let's do it in the post, but let's just keep on.
Oh, right. You want to wrap it up?
No, we're going to watch the game anyway. It doesn't matter. We just leave it live. It doesn't matter. I want to see what happens in this game. Okay. As long as there's we'll just go down and score the touchdown. We'll be good. I'll be just fine.
Yeah. Touchdown wins the game.
Yeah.
Did Jamie just realize the name of the show was fucking Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod?
He said he was super ass baked. He was not lying. He was not lying.
Let's see. Oh, what do I go? Hold on here.
I have a guy that's in my redraft league. I brought him in this year. Oh, there's Kelsey. And he got, when they did the post-draft grades, he got the highest grade in the league.
Yeah.
He talked so much shit.
Funny.
So much shit.
Yeah.
He has fallen this week to 1-8. He has the least points scored. It's a trash team. And you wouldn't think it's that bad. Let me give you a rundown of the team. Jaden Daniels at quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs and Aaron Jones at running back. Very good. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Adams at wide receiver. He should be very good. Sam Laporta, the biggest disappointment in fantasy this year. I said it. I'm sorry. I know it.
Who? Sam Laporta?
Laporta. The biggest.
Yeah, not the biggest.
Oh, really? Name a bigger disappointment than Sam Laporta.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be hard to do.
Jonathan
Without
Taylor?
injury. Barring injury. No, JT's been good when he's healthy.
Barring injury? I was just going to name like Brandon Ayuk. It's just a bunch of guys. There's like a whole laundry list of IR guys.
All right, but see, even Ayuk is a good one because he was not good even when he was playing. But neither has Sam Laporta. And then he's got Javonte Williams as well. He had Zay Flowers on the bench, J.K. Dobbins on the bench, so he just mismanages his team terribly. Like, why are you running out Javonte Williams, who has one good game all year, maybe two-ish? It's a standard league, no PPR. When you could be rolling out J.K. Dobbins, who is the running back 11 in standard, and has been good multiple. Like, come on, it's just a poor management of his team.
So DeAndre Hopkins is having a great game, and when I offered, I wanted to give him up for a second round pick, and you were like, "Hey, you're in the playoff contention," and you talked me into just sticking it out and making a run.
You're fucking welcome.
But I mean, I'm still getting crushed this week, but still, I got the points. He's got 28 points tonight, 2
Right.
touchdowns, 88 for 86. Like, dude, this dude's stock is just boom. It's there. Everyone's jumping on that Chiefs bandwagon with DeAndre Hopkins now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting a first for him now after this game. What do you
Again,
think?
you're still in the playoffs as we speak, even after a mediocre week. Let's see, what did J-Pip do?
I do have a good team too, by the way. Like, I could make a run with this team.
You absolutely could.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You could. I'm not trying to just like boost you up or whatever.
Right. I mean, I got Leggett and Lazard, and
Your problem is
I'm just naming my bench guys. Ray Davis, just the bench guys.
Your problem is you keep starting Travis Etienne.
Yeah, 5 points. Well, it was his first game back, and whatever, man. I figured that you never know. I mean, he's the man. He catches passes.
You need another running back.
If he catches passes and combine the PPR stuff.
You need another running back.
Well, I could have started Ray Davis and James Cook, and Ray Davis got 17 points.
Right, but
2 for 70.
Starting a running back and hoping that he catches a 60-something yard touchdown. Because that's
I got Leggett, like Xavier Leggett,
and that could actually work out.
You know what's painful? I'm a Demarcus Robinson guy. Well, I'm not, but I have him.
You have had him in multiple leagues for years trying to sell him.
Right. I have moved him, but I do have him still. And the last 2 weeks, 17 and a half, 27, like he seems to be, man. What do you third? Would you be happy with a third for Demarcus Robinson?
Yeah, I'd sell him for anything. You're not going to start him.
Yeah.
You're not starting him. So at some point, you got to be like, you know what? I'm never going to start this guy.
Yeah. Let's get a third for Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah. Shit, whatever. I mean, do you feel good about getting double-digit points from him on any given week that you put him in the lineup? Hell no. Any given week that you put him in the lineup, you just know he's going to score like 4.2 points as soon as you put him in there.
It's a, if it's a deep, third, if it's a big time. Well, it depends. If you need to start him or not. Hopefully, you don't have to start him.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you need the starters. He's not a starter.
Nice.
Okay, let's see Kelsey down the line.
So
that's
Kelsey
gonna be close to a first down.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be really close to a first down.
So the Chiefs are like 2 yards out from winning the game here. It's third down.
They are 1 yard out from winning.
We have 4 minutes left in OT. We'll wrap up the show right when the game is over. And
he got away with
they'll string it out with the referees, and they're getting their ratings. But Kelsey, another big game. We did a little value check on him.
What's another big game from Travis Kelsey?
125 first. Are you taking a 26 first for Kelsey?
I'll take any first for him. But in this particular league, it's a Debbie league, so I don't want just a regular first.
Oh, there it is.
It's very depleted. Yep.
Game over. That's Samaje Perine.
No, it's Kareem. Isn't that Kareem Hunt?
That was a Kareem Hunt.
Perine's 34, I think. I think that was Kareem.
Kareem Hunt back.
It was Kareem Hunt because my buddy Trey had Kareem Hunt. He only needed 34 from him. He got 20. Counts just so close, Trey. Trey can't hear me. He's deaf, so he won't hear that.
Kareem Hunt. That's another. Pacheco's coming back. The two-headed monster.
Do you think it's a two-headed monster, or is it just Pacheco's back? I'm not sure. I really don't know what to think.
I mean, I guess they'll do all their analytics and see who's more efficient, and they'll figure it out then. But who knows what kind of pounding Hunt can withstand? By the time Pacheco comes back, he might be ready for a little breather, because they're going to want to rest folks for the playoffs and stuff too, or keep folks fresh at least.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know what they want to do with Pacheco.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they do with the 49ers do with CMC and Jordan Mason, because Jordan Mason has been he's been fine. He hadn't had the touchdowns he had early in the season, which is why his fantasy numbers haven't been great.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it. Game's
That's
over.
it.
Show's over. Yeah.
Hit it, man. The Monday nights have been fun, man.
I like them because I can watch the game.
That's the thing. I can't watch the game if there's no way, man. I'm asleep by now. Like I don't watch.
I don't see
the game at all. I don't see the Monday night game at all unless
unless we're podcasting.
It's 15 minutes worth of the game is what I see.
No, this works because then I'm already gonna be watching the game, so it's not like I'm really hanging out with the wifey. So, she's over there piddling around on her phone because she don't give a shit about this. I'm like, oh, look at that play, and then she glances up.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, baby. Don't forget, we had a good time. We'll have another good time. We'll talk to you again next time. Thanks for listening to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir.